So this is the Eufy Cam Solo Pro or the E40, and this is the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. There are a couple improvements that Eufy did that they didn't advertise compared to this Eufy Cam 2 Pro, and I'm gonna tell you in this video. Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to check and test out one of the new SoloCam series of Wi-Fi cameras from Eufy. Eufy sent me their SoloCam PRO or the SoloCam E40 for this review. Thank you Eufy for sending me this unit to be checked out. Personally, I'm more interested in their S40, which is a pretty unique camera because of the built-in solar panel, and I will definitely check and test this out when it comes out. When I was checking out the features and specs of this SoloCam E40, it is basically the same as Eufy's older Eufy Cam series, like the 2 Pro, which I'll mention some differences between the two. But there are a couple of differences or improvements that I noticed that Eufy didn't advertise, and I'll be showing you later on, so keep on watching. The E40 is the 2K version of their SoloCam or the E20, which is their 1080p version, and this is now available at Amazon. The E40 at time of this filming is still in pre-order and will be available later this month, and I have the pre-order link below, and I will also add the Amazon link when it is available. So what is all the hype on the SoloCam series of cameras from Eufy? Well, Eufy advertises these cameras to be standalone and doesn't need a home base like their current Eufy Cam series. This SoloCam E40 has a built-in local storage, 8GB of encrypted video, which Eufy states good for at least 2 months worth of recorded footage. This records in 2K resolution, advanced AI person detection to minimize false motion alerts, and it is 100% wire-free, so it is easy to install. Weather resistant with an IP65 rating. It also has a built-in battery that can last up to 120 days as per Eufy, but this will really depend on your use. Also, it has customizable motion zones, two-way talk, and a manually and motion-activated Siren, and we will test this out later on. Lastly, it integrates with both Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. Time to open up the box. We have the usual paperwork, window decal, mounting template, and a quick start guide. And we have the camera itself. We have the camera lens, status light, light sensor, mic, and infrared LEDs. And we have the PIR sensor in the front. We have the sync button on top. On the bottom, we have the speaker. On the back, we have the quarter 20 thread. Also a rubber flap here that covers the micro USB port for charging. What else is inside the box? We have a 5-foot micro USB cable, mounting screws and plastic anchors, and we have the screw-on mount, which is the same mount that comes in their Eufy Cam series cameras. The Solo Pro or the E40 looks like a cut-off version of the Eufy Cam 2, and it is a tad shorter and lighter. It is bigger at the back, and it doesn't have the magnetic part like the Eufy Cam 2, so this can only be mounted using the quarter 20 thread. Time to set this up, so download, sign up, and log into the Eufy security app. Scroll down and click Add Device. Choose Eufy Cam Solo Pro, type in your Wi-Fi's password, and 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi only. Press the sync button until you hear a beep. Scan the QR code that pops up with the camera until you hear 2 beeps. Wait until it connected successfully. Name your camera, which I'll name mine E40. Also take note that the camera that I received barely has any charge, so you have to initially charge the cameras for at least 8 hours before installing it outside. Installing this is pretty straightforward. Screw in the lower part of the mount to the wall, put in the ball holder, then mount arm, and tighten the mount so that you can screw in the camera. Adjust the position and tighten the mount to secure the camera in place. Time to check out the settings in the app. But before that, if you find this video or my other videos helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And click the bell notification so as to get notified when I upload product reviews like this video, product updates, comparison videos, and long-term reviews. Thank you. In the main app page, you will see the latest snapshot of your camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. In here, you can record the current live view, which will be saved to your phone's album. Scissors icon to take a snapshot, which will also be saved to your phone's album. Mic for half duplex, push to talk two-way audio. Speaker to mute or unmute. 3 dashes for more, where we have the events history, then auto night vision on or off. Then we can manually activate the siren. On top here, you can expand the view to full view. And the last option at the bottom is the gear icon to get to the camera settings, where you can turn on or off the camera, status LED, auto night vision, and logo watermark. In motion detection, we have the motion zones, which you can have up to 2 polygon customizable zones, which is different from Eufy Cam 2, which they have the rectangular zones and you can set up to 3 of them. Then detection sensitivity from 1 to 7. And we have detection type, human or all motions. Then we have power manager. You can select from these working modes: optimal battery life, optimal surveillance, or customized recording. We have power source, which you can choose from battery or solar panel. Now, the current solar panel that Eufy sells already has the solar adapter included. So the Solo series cameras have been planned out for a while by Eufy, and the solar panel works perfectly. We have video quality. You can change the streaming quality on your phone from auto, high, medium, or low. Then we have recording quality, 2K or Full HD. As to the notifications, you can choose from most efficient, which is just text notification, full effect, which is text notification first, then thumbnail if available, and include thumbnail for thumbnail and text in one notification. App alert tones, where you can change the alert tones to these sounds. Then we have storage, which this camera has a built-in storage of 8GB memory, and you can format or clear it from here. Then if you go back to the main app page, on the bottom is the security. And as you can see, this is a standalone camera, so it has its separate modes. And this is where you're going to arm the camera, and you can edit the modes on what you want the camera to do when it senses motion, like record video, send push notifications, and even activate the alarm when it senses motion. Time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of the Eufy Cam Solo Pro, or the E40, and it is in daytime with the bright sun on top of us. And video quality, this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Does that make sense? So this is the video quality of the SoloCam Pro, or the SoloCam E40 at night, and this with no lights, and it has its 4 infrared LEDs turned on. And this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of the SoloCam Pro, or the SoloCam E40 at night, and this with the auto night vision turned on and all my backyard lights turned on. And this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30.
When reviewing the footage, I noticed a difference on the file size of the recording between the SoloCam E40 and the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. And the file size of the E40 is 3 to 4 times bigger, so I just have to compare the video quality.
So this is the video and audio quality of the Eufy Cam 2 Pro in daytime, bright sun. And this is the video quality at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Running that test.
Well, I can tell you it is not 4 times better. It is better though than the compression used in the current Eufy Cam series cameras. So we are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Eufy SoloCam Pro or the E40, and I'm on my LTE connection and it is 10:08. So let's check it out. This is the full effect, so text notification first, then thumbnail if available. There you go. I got a notification, and when you click and hold, there's another one. Then this one will have the thumbnail, or I think it didn't. This one. There you go. And then when you click on it, it'll give you a buffered footage where you can see the start of the motion. So we are going to test the cool off of the Eufy SoloCam E40, and I've set this to optimal surveillance. So we will see. It's been about a minute or less than a minute. Let's see what the cool off period is. There you go. So less than a minute then. So now we are going to test the maximum detection distance for person detection on the Eufy SoloCam E40. And I've set the sensitivity to the highest, and you can see human only. So let's check it out. So we're gonna test first at 40 feet. Oh, it detected me. I see the light, status light is on. And it turned off. Okay. Now let's go 35. Yep, it turned on again. There you go. Ooh, cool. I got the notification and click on that and we'll see. Yep, around 35, 40, 35 feet. Okay, so now this time we will see how fast the camera will detect me and also start recording when the motion is going towards the camera in a normal pace. Ooh, the status light is already on. Got the notification. Click and hold. There's a thumbnail on that one too. And see, when did it see me? Wow, that is cool. All right. Now that is a pretty good detection on the new E40 that I have to compare it with the Eufy Cam, which I did compare it with the 2C Pro. Now, I was surprised on the performance of the Eufy SoloCam E40 that I have to compare it with my Eufy Cam 2, and this time it's going to be the Eufy Cam 2C Pro as to the detection distance. So I've set the same setup and the same settings, highest sensitivity, human detection only, and no zones. So let's check it out at 40 feet. Let's go 35. 30. 25. There you go. So maximum sensitivity, I got detected at 25 feet. And so this is actually where the Eufy SoloCam Pro will shine, is that it will detect me way over there. See, this U2C Pro has not detected me until now.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Eufy SoloCam Pro or E40. This is the audio quality coming out from the Eufy SoloCam Pro or E40.
Show E40 camera.
Okay. Sorry, E40 isn't responding.
Okay, doesn't work. Stream E40 in Google Hub.
Sure, streaming E40 on Google Hub.
Okay, that one works. So what do you think, guys? Well, at first glance on the E40, it looks just like a regular Eufy Cam 2 camera. And even the features are the same on the 2 Pro, minus the base station, minus the magnetic mount, and the anti-theft alarm in the app. And it is currently not HomeKit compatible, and even doesn't have the RTSP or NAS recording. But it does use lesser compression, which does provide a tad better video quality. But what I'm surprised about is the performance of the motion detection. Its detection range is farther, and has more customizable zones compared to the rectangular zones of the Eufy Cam 2. And aside from farther detection range, when I walked towards the camera, it was able to detect me earlier and started recording way before the Eufy Cam 2 detected me. And this has been a limitation of PIR-based cameras, but this E40 works surprisingly well. Human detection works pretty good without false motion alerts in my testing. Now most, if not all observed improvements, I say observed because Eufy didn't say this on their advertising, and not unless they put a better PIR sensor on the SoloCam E40, the improvements are software or firmware based. So I'm hoping that they can also improve and update the video compression and motion detection on their older Eufy Cam series cameras. So now I can't wait to test out their S40 when it comes out. Well, that's it. Any questions? Comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.